Do you want to be able to lose weight once and for all and guarantee your results? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to share with you the top lesson that I learned while losing weight myself. And hey, in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Chaney, and let's go ahead and dig into it. So if you like this type of content, go ahead and hit a like, and also go ahead and subscribe also, and share if you know someone who could use this information and they've been struggling with weight loss so that they can start getting some answers and start moving towards the right direction on the scale. So what is the top lesson that I've actually learned while I was losing weight? And it was actually really difficult to learn, but it was once I learned it, it became really simple when I started to apply this to my life. So for me, I was someone who went up to 550 plus pounds. It got to the point where I couldn't even see my numbers on the scale anymore, and I had an industrial size scale that I've received from the VA. And I'm able to laugh at this now. But when I was in the middle of this, I was really suffering from depression. I was suffering from anxiety. I was just not comfortable with myself. I didn't feel comfortable in my own skin, let alone in my clothes. And just think about it. Who wants to wear a size 5X, 6X, 7X clothes? I had so much inflammation at that time that I actually, my shoes were a size 18. Yes, you heard me correctly. I was wearing a size 18 because I had so much inflammation in my feet. And so this is why I want to share this information with you, because it's very important and you can start getting to the results that you want right away, starting today. And all it takes is one day. So the first thing that the first thing I actually learned that was very important was commitment. Like I had to commit to being a healthier person. I had to commit to being a new person. The Jason that I used to be is dead and gone. That person does not exist anymore. I don't think like him anymore. I don't look like him anymore. And I don't want to be him anymore. And so why is commitment important? Commitment is important because let's think of it. Let's go to a car and move the analogy. Because I like to look at the body as a car, commitment is like our timing chain. Without the timing chain on there and without it having the proper tension, the car will never run. Or if it's slipping, it's going to start jerking, jerking, jerking. Think about it with your weight loss. How many times have you started jerking? You was doing something, it was running smoothly, then you just had a roadblock, it started jerking. Or you just stopped altogether. You was about a week in or maybe even a month in into your diet. And then all of a sudden you went out, you had that little cheat meal. That cheat meal turned into a year to 2 years later. You stopped everything you're doing. It's because the timing chain of your commitment was off. Meaning, most diets tell us, oh, do a 30-day plan, do a 60-day plan, do a 90-day plan. You need to do this for 180 days. So our brain is thinking, okay, I have to do this amount of time and I don't want to do it. Our brain is made for survival. It's made to, back in the days for our early ancestors when they were out in the wild and all of that. We don't live in that universe anymore. So we have to find ways to let the brain know it's safe, it's secure, you're okay. I got you, homie. And this is how you do it, through the commitment. Because if you keep that timing chain right, you actually keep the tension on there right. Your brain will no longer fight you anymore, and it's easier to commit and stay on track with your weight loss. So what is the actual tension that helps keep the timing chain in place? That is our habits. These two go hand in hand. Our habits and our commitment go hand in hand. If our habits are not in line and keeping keeping the tension on our commitment, we will not be committed, and everything's going to stop just like a car. Only difference is when our car stop, we go and seek help from someone else. When we stop a diet or when we're not getting the results we want, we don't go seek help from someone else or a specialist. We usually start going into a deep depression. We go into a state of, oh, I can't lose weight. Oh, I've tried everything. I've been there. Like, raise your hand if you've been there. I've been there doing this. And so this is why I'm sharing this with you, because this is very important. When I learned that my commitment was my timing chain for my car, my internal car, and my body, and that my habits were the tension that kept it in place, I changed everything. That's how I was able to lose over 200 plus pounds in a year and a half. That's how I was able to lose another 40 plus pounds when we were locked down in quarantine and couldn't leave our house. This is how I'm continually to be able to lose weight, slimming down. And this is why I'm doing this for you, because I want you to see that you can get these results. It don't take a miracle. It don't take someone special to be able to lose weight. It just take the right two things. And those two things are commitment and habits. So you may be saying, well, Jason, I'm committed to it and my habits are good, but are they really? So really think about this, because if you don't track your food, you're not really sure what you're eating. Like I tell clients, if you're not tracking your food, you don't know what you ate. So you don't know your habits. You must track what you eat to identify your habits. So like one of the things is like, let's say if you like Cheetos, Cheeto Puffs, or candy bars, stuff like that, and you want to lose weight, you should never have that in your house. And you should, if you have family, if you have kids, you should let them know, hey, I have a weight loss goal. Hey, I have a health goal. I want to be healthier for you. I want to be alive longer for you. I want to be around for you. I want to be able to provide for you. I want to be able to protect for you. So if those are the things that you want to be able to do, your habits need to correlate with that also. So by having something that's going to tempt you, such as Cheetos, candy bars, sodas, things like that in your house while you're trying to commit to this new lifestyle is not going to help you, because if you're not in control of it, you can unconsciously start reaching for those things and eat them. And then you're going to be getting the sensory overload, because it's going to give you all this satisfaction in your brain because of all the chemicals that's in them. It's going to do all this neurotoxic stuff to you to make you start thinking like, oh, I needed this. Oh man, I just wanted this so bad. But it's not what you really want, because it's going to stop you from being able to lose weight. It's going to make that time and change slip. And then you're just going to keep going back into your same old patterns and not being able to lose weight. And the truth is, all you have to do is put these two things together. So just to give you an example, because I'm a visual person, so I like to have examples for everything. Let's say if you have a weight loss goal of 60 pounds. So if you want to lose 60 pounds, 80% of that weight loss is going to have to come from what you eat. 80% of weight loss always comes from diet. 20% comes from exercise. So that's why I always try to teach people, focus on the diet and the exercise will come. If you start having a little bit less aches and pains every day and you can just start moving more, you will start exercising without knowing it. And this is how I'm able to walk so many miles each and every day. I focused on my diet. I focused on getting rid of some of those little aches and pains, just being better. And then exercise became a natural part of my life. And so like I don't do much exercise minus walking, and I do jump rope because I love doing jump rope. So if you want to just lose 60 pounds, just do 80%. 80% is going to be your eating. So for your habits, I would say, okay, what is the diet plan that you're thinking of doing to turn into your lifestyle? So for me, I always help people with plant-based. If you're not looking into plant-based, it's okay, but just hear me out. And you can apply this to whatever you're doing, whatever your lifestyle is. So usually I tell them, what do you eat? If you're a sweet eater, have sweet foods on hand. Have things such as apples, oranges, grapes, watermelon, melons, all these different things. Have even vegan ice cream if you need it. But have everything on hand that's going to actually help you reach your goal. So if you have a house full of plant-based stuff, you're not going to be reaching for junk that's full of chemicals, that's full of sugars, that's full of all these artificial sweeteners that's just going to give you this false sense of euphoria. And in the end, you're just going to be more and more depressed because you know you're not reaching your weight loss goal. So I hope that was very helpful for you. If you did like this, make sure you hit a like. Also subscribe so you can keep getting this information. I'm going to keep bringing this to you. I'm going to show you how I became a master mechanic of my body so you can start doing the same thing also. Also, stay tuned. I will be releasing pretty soon. I'm going to do a web class where I'm going to go real deep into the 3 myths that they're teaching us each and every day. They've been teaching us this since we were kids. All these 3 myths about how we're supposed to eat, the things we're supposed to do. And I'm going to break those down in a web class for you to show you exactly how to do it, show you exactly how the things that they're teaching us is wrong, and start showing you how you can start improving your health in just one day. And that's all it takes. Commitment takes one day. One of my mottos is, tomorrow is not promised, yesterday is gone. So I only focus on today. I only focus on how I eat today. I only focus on how I walk, where I walk today. Everything I do is focused on one day. And so if you can do that, you will be good to go. And also, if you want more of this type of information, make sure you join the free Facebook group that I put together. It's for real people losing weight with a plant-based diet. You can click the link up above or below, depending on where it is on your screen. And also make sure you check out the YouTube channel where I have videos there. Show sometime how I do my yoga, things like that. So just another way just to show you that you can keep doing this, you can keep doing these things. And so I hope that was helpful for you. Just again, make sure you click the link up above or below to join the free Facebook group, and I will see you inside. Stay supercharged.